Welcome members. Well, it's been a couple of months since I played a hole, but today we're playing the 10th. Why did I pick the 10th for this month's newsletter? Well, the 10th's 185 metre par 3 for half the field every week. This is where you start, and to me it's probably one of the hardest starting holes we have at Morisset. Obviously the first is par 5, you have that opportunity when you hit a bad shot to recover, but on the 10th hole you don't have it. You know, you've got to hit a good shot first up as you start your round. How do you play the 10th hole? Well, 10th hole 1, being 185 metres, it requires for most people a long iron or even a wood. So you need a good shot to start with. So first and foremost is 10th hole and rhythm. Try to swing easy, 80%. Try not to give it 100%. It's your first shot of the day. Try to make it nice and smooth so that your rhythm just takes over and you get it down near the green. When we look at the 10th hole here from a distance, we see a very challenging par 3. Where's the trouble on the 10th hole? Well, the trouble obviously is the water on the left-hand side. A pulled shot or tugged a little bit left, you'll probably have a watery grade. My tip, for most of our golfers, try to hit that club just that little bit less, hit it down the front, let it run on. Alright? Now there's no trouble really to the right. Obviously you have a par, but generally those shots that land right will feed back towards the green. But the challenging part of our round today is our first shot. Our first shot is to get one down near the green or on the green so we can have a chance for a birdie at the worst of par. So we'll have a go. Well, amazingly, I hit the green. Now, you might find that a little bit funny, but I hate the 10th hole. I think it's a very challenging par 3, you know, especially for those guys and ladies that play first shot of the day. For our ladies, obviously, girls, the best thing for you girls is to bump it on the green. Use a wood, use a long iron, use your driver. Whatever you can use to run it down here, especially in these dry conditions, it's going to run on the green easily. For our men, just be careful. If you go too much club and you're a little bit offline, the hazard is on our left and we've got a little creek and the path on our right. So it is a little bit of danger. Once you're on the green or around the green, the chipping around this green is fairly simple. The green's quite flat, it's a decent size, so getting it up and down is a lot easier than those undulating greens that we have on other holes. So I'm left now with a putt fairly straight, a little bit moving from right to left. You know, not a bad distance. I'm quite happy to be here. I've got an outside chance of making it 2, and hopefully at the worst I'll walk off with par. Well members, I'm pretty happy with the 3 on the 10. If this is my first hole of the day and I walk off with a par, I'm wrapped. I now go to the 11th. For me it's a par 5 that I can get home in 2 or get very close, and I'm wanting to make a birdie. But for everyone else that's playing the game of golf, try to stay out of the trouble. The biggest tip today is to swing 80%, especially when your body's a little bit colder, hasn't warmed up, and you're not really into your game. Swing nice and easy. Think of rhythm and tempo. The smoother you can swing, actually the further you'll hit it and the more time you're going to have in your game. I hope you enjoy the newsletter of the month. Please take a look at the YouTube video for our Breast Cancer Day, which we held only a few weeks ago, and also the photos from our recent Noraville Earth Movers Morisset Pro-Am, which was probably one of the best Pro-Ams we've had. Enjoy the newsletter. All the best.